didn't drop it on the floor. There we go. That was quick, wasn't it? Nice and easy. There you go. Hey, Dayhawk. Welcome in. Nice joke. Nice joke there. Miss seeing you around. And yeah, the shag, I think, kind of means something different here. I don't know if it's necessarily a bad word, but it doesn't have a nice meaning. Boston, British English. I don't think we're speaking any British English, but if you're asking if I'm speaking British English, I have been asked if I'm from Britain or Australia. I am not. I am from the United States. I was born here, lived here for a very long time. I don't know what it is with my accent, if you want to call it that, but I feel like you might be asking about that. But no, just American English here. All right. Here's our apples. Sorry. All nicely sliced up, and they smell very good. We are going to not put them in here, because I'll probably just use them all. I'm not going to bother measuring them. I know we have enough, maybe a little bit under, maybe a little bit over. Next, we're going to grease this. That's the word I was looking for. See it, you will love Dayhawk's jokes. He is the dad joke master. I've gotten hit by a few of them. I've seen him hit other people with his dad jokes, and they're all amazing. Yes. Some of them they're so good, you want to write them down and tell other people about them. Dayhawk, we are dealing with cranberries and apples today. It's a very seasonal appropriate recipe. Roll up my sleeves. You have a joke for us, Sia? Tell us. Lay it on us. We want half of the apples in here. All right. That's probably about half. Do you know why Superman used to fly with one hand but now with two hands? Because there was only manual, now there's automatic. Hey, that's a good one. They do get sugar, but they want me to just sprinkle it on top. which is different. I agree, but like I said, that's what the recipe says. I'm gonna try to reuse this. Yeah, odd instructions, isn't it? I think I'm gonna start up my oven at 350. My oven was recently cleaned yesterday, but as a matter of fact. So we need our brown sugar. Not using that one though. Use this one instead. We need a whole cup of brown sugar. Yes, a fresh oven, Sia. It's like changing your sheets on your bed. It's like a fresh bed. My oven is clean, so it is a fresh oven. Maybe it'll make my stuff taste extra good. You think it works that way? I wish it would. Then maybe I would clean my oven more often. That's our cup of brown sugar. And nutmeg. Where is my nutmeg? There you are. Nutmeg. Need a 3/4 of a teaspoon, so I'm just going to use 1/4 3 times. So we're just going to mix those two things together, and then we're going to sprinkle all of it. Yeah, we'll sprinkle all of this on top of the first half of the apples. Ooh, that nutmeg is strong. Okay, there's our mix. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Yeah, it did say to use a very small pan, an 8-inch square pan. So that's what we have going on here. All right, that layer's done. Next we have top with half of the breadcrumbs. There's our breadcrumbs. We're going to dump half of it on top. Some of them did get a little bit toastier than others. It's okay. Ah, fudge. It does say I only sprinkle half over the apples. Ah, gosh. Alright. It's alright. We got this. It's easy enough to take out the breadcrumbs. I thought that was kind of odd. I'm like, well, what about the other half of the apples? I sees it. I sees it. I don't know how this is going to be a big enough pan. Unless I just did way too many apples. But I really don't think I did. Because, like, I gotta layer this, and I'm almost already at the top. Excuse me, recipe. I think you messed up. All right. Let's try to get some of this brown sugar out. Might not be quite half, but it'll at least be layered. It's not that I need a bigger pot, Sia. I'm just questioning my recipe. It says to use an 8-inch square pan, which this is what it is. But this is just one layer. And I still have to layer all this with cranberries again. So I feel like it's going to be very over the top. That's what I'm questioning. But we're just going to keep going. And like my mom said, it will cook down. It's just going to be very full. That's all. All right, so let's put our breadcrumbs back in, right? Top with half, dot with butter, place cranberries on top. Crunchy, crunchy bread. Dropped another piece of bread. But I don't think Vex heard it. Oh, good thinking. Good thinking, Mom. I will do that. Because my oven just got cleaned. I really don't want to have juices spilling all over it, creating lots of smoke. And I'll be like, ah. All right, I have to get the cranberries now. Ooh, nice cranberries. It says I need 2 cups. I can't tell if it's exactly 2 cups in this bag or if it might be a little bit more than 2 cups. Yeah, it's definitely more than 2 cups. Hey, get back in there. Don't let me forget about the butter. I need to put some butter in between. I dropped the cranberry on the floor. It's okay. Vex can have cranberries. As long as they're not sugared. Okay, we're good. Now we need 3 tablespoons of butter. There we go. And we're going to place that around. And then we're going to do that layering thing again. Just minus the cranberries. The cranberries are like the middle layer. Trying to make nice, even cuts here. Scoot you around. There we go. Nicely dotted with butter. Now, layer with apples, brown sugar, breadcrumbs. No, actually that's too many. I'll do like that. that goes on top. Okay. Cranberries. Place with remaining apples. Like, look how high it is. How am I supposed to do this? Guess I'll do all the crunching. Figure it out as we go.